Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Kingsbound 2. So this time I didn't play off camera at all, I simply didn't have time, which means we are starting exactly where we left off. The plan for today is to head down into this village. We need to talk to Sylvain, and after that, well, probably we'll just see what he tells us, where the game takes us. I would like to cross this river. It seems that there is a crossing here. Check whatever this might be. And then I think we want to be heading in this direction because this fight is something that will open then a large part of the map in the north. So this is the direction that we are going. Is there anything else here? Not really. Yeah, all of the important things seems to be on this side. Okay. So how do we get down there? I guess just follow this road. I will check everything around here off camera, I guess. I'm just looking left and right just in case there is something right next to the road, like this pile. And whatever this is. Come on, give me arcane. No, that's experience. What we need is arcane knowledge. We need one arcane knowledge. If I remember correctly, we need 100 to get level 2 slow, which would be huge. But there is no way for us currently to get it. Let's see. Oh no, I thought this was... Wait, oh, we have only 171 mana. That sucks. Well, we don't have to fight, it seems, right now, so we'll just wait with the upgrade. I really thought that we needed 100. Is there anything else? I'm pretty sure there was something that required 100 arcane knowledge. Oh well, it doesn't matter right now. Okay, who the hell are you?
I'm here. Come quick. Please.
First of all, let's activate the waypoint. Who are you? No one.
What has upset you so much?
I was robbed. They came from across the river. Those, what are they called? Lumberjacks. That's it. They stole my Daisy, my treasure, my only friend.
Okay. I'm guessing Daisy is a pony?
Daisy's my pig. She's a rare dappled swine. The only one of her kind in 3 days' ride.
The things one stumbles upon on the road. Which lumberjack took her?
The fiend's name is Roachus. I'd seen him skulking around near my house this past week or so. He must have been spying on us. He's the thief. I'll pay in gold. Just bring my Daisy back to me.
Okay. Where do we have to go? Here. So that's where we are heading anyway.
Your Grace.
Really? There's nothing around here? Who are you? Marlene.
I regret now how I treated you and Brand. I was far too rash. All I think about now is how to get him back.
Whatever do you want with that sad excuse?
Well, I know where this is.
I want to be a married woman and earn my father's respect. The respect of others. Who else would take me as a wife now? But Brand is so weak-minded. I've been thinking and thinking why Cleaver would want him. It turns out Brand is almost a mage.
I find that very hard to believe.
Imagine it. The bandit said he could predict the future or some such. It's like a spirit takes over his body and gives him all kinds of hints. It gives me chills just thinking about it. Bran told me himself, but I thought he was talking nonsense. He said he had friends among the mages at the tower.
Maybe he was the subject of some weird experiment. He looks nothing like a disciple, nor a former mage.
Perhaps. And yet, if only it were possible to capture a brave spirit and use it to imbue Bran. He'd make such a good man. I'm sure of it. He mentioned an old mage friend of his, Aliquis. Mages know all about spirits and things.
Okay. Venomous Skull, that's new. So what school is this? Death magic? Yep. 60 to 80. So nothing special. And so far we haven't, I think we have not even seen anything that would be vulnerable to poison. So I guess at some point there will be something. Because all of the basic damage spells have pretty much identical damage, so it's only better when something is vulnerable. That's the only reason why I would want to learn all of them. I'm gonna check if there is anything. Wait, you are Sylvain. So the other guy, that's the one who stole the pig, I guess? Well, let's start it here.
Are you Roaches? Meller the Miller claims you stole his pig.
Me steal a pig? Ridiculous. He sold me that swine himself. And now he's accusing me of theft? The old man's losing his gourd. You tell him from me to go kiss a dragon's rear. I stole nothing.
The old man is crazy. I can see that for myself. But where is his pig?
How would I know? Ulagi is that pig's keeper now. It ran away. Creator knows where it's roaming. It's not anywhere around the village, though, so... It must have crossed the river over there. We villagers stick close to home. Bludgeon's brutes are all over the place. They'd cut a man's throat for sneezing. And I have hay fever.
Well, truly a heroic quest, chasing some pig around. Sylvain, what about you?
Are you by any chance Sylvain? The holder of a certain document belonging to Bludgeon?
Why do you care? What are you, tax collector, investigator, or just Bludgeon's little houseboy?
I have a goal. I need that document to reach my goal. Now, if you've got something to say, say it.
I can see you're not gonna back down. Fine. I'll try to explain. Bludgeon once got into a quarrel with a plowman. He wanted to seize the farmer's land for himself. Over there in the upper fields. He tried to force his way in at first, but Prim intervened. The guard showed up in person and threw those bloodsuckers out.
What does the document have to do with it?
We're getting to that. Bludgeon kidnapped the farmer and forced him to sign over the land. He even found a corrupt louse of a lawman to seal the deal. But the plowman had his wits about him. At the last moment, he ripped the title from old Bludgy's hand and jumped into this river here. He had 4 arrows in his back when we found him. He was past help by then. But we took the land title and hid it. Bludgeon's not getting that title. Rather than chasing lost land deeds, he should look to controlling his appetites.
Oh, which one is it? Wait, it's the main quest? Oh right, it's this one, and that's not the way that we want to go. But we can still find the land deed, just keep it, not give it to Bludgeon. And this is... Oh, so we have to go this way anyway. Okay, fine. Fine, I wanted to go there. But... what about the deed?
Who's this now?
Hello.
Okay.
Did Sylvain send you? I could see in your eyes that you're after that document.
Suppose I am. What about it?
I overheard your conversation with the head man. He's telling the truth. There's no way you could find it yourself, but I might be able to assist you in this business. For a modest fee, just ask.
Be nice to know how much he actually wants before we pay. I'm not sure where I would find it. In the quest log, is it there? Yeah, pay the lumberjack, but is there a price? Nope.
Here's your money. Now speak.
Well, this document was very important to some big people, and they wouldn't leave us be. We tried to get rid of it, but we couldn't burn it, tear it, or even smudge it with a dirty fingerprint. It's enchanted for safety. Then Sylvain came up with a brilliant idea. Take a pig, tie the deed to it, and give it to the trolls.
What an imaginative solution. Where did he find trolls?
The trolls came to the area just a couple days ago. They have a camp beyond the river, in the middle of an excavation site or something. They dug it up anyway. One night, Sylvain took a pig and left it there. I happened to be awake at the time. I saw him sneak off like a thief and then come back soaked. The pig's owner, Roachus, knows nothing about it. He just bought the animal, and whoosh, it's gone. It's totally unfair to my mind.
Your head man is nobody's fool.
So if you want the deed, look for it in that camp across the river. That's the whole story.
Well, I don't think we'll be returning Daisy to its rightful owner. I have a feeling those trolls probably killed it. And trolls, that's potentially a problem.
Those jobs weren't much. Digging and digging all day. It's not like you have to chop down trees.
Hey, digging takes more brains than you might think. Suppose they dug up some mountain trolls down there.
They should have dug us a cesspit instead.
They're all idlers and thieves.
Why thieves?
Who do you think stole Roachus's pig? Trolls?
Well, let's find out what actually happened. But all the people talking about trolls make me nervous. Is there anything here? Can we cross? Oh, can we cross? No. Looks like it might be possible, but I don't want to get stuck. Oh, please, no, 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 no. Oh. I knew that I shouldn't have done this. Oh, come on. How am I supposed to get out of this? Oh. Oh, there we go. Whew.
It smells like death here. And trolls.
Great. And this also looks very much like a battlefield. Because this is how battlefields usually look like. High ground on the side and road in the middle. So far so good. Well, if we have to fight, can we just go to the side, maybe attack? Oh. Well, this is weird. I'm pretty sure we will be fighting something around here. Okay, they look pretty scary. 4 of them. 350 hit points. They have quite a high initiative for something that slow. At the beginning of the turn, restores 20% health to the last member in the unit. Okay, so it's not full heal at least. Basically, they have 50% chance of dealing 30% more damage. And are all of them... No, I want to say, are all of them just normal trolls? They are not stone skin trolls. They have more hit points. And the difference here is... inflict stun debuff, counter-attack, speed is reduced, initiative speed reduced to 1, removes hastened initiative, increase effects on applying principle from gaining them. So they are slow. We can keep the largest group pinned, probably with our crossbows. Slow one of them down. Take them out one by one, basically, and then the last group. Actually, I want to say we might be able to kite the last group, but we are not kiting anything with our boots that reduce our movement. This is gonna be fun. I have no idea. Very strong enemy. Okay. But this looks doable. Because yeah, sure, they have a lot of hit points, but we should have the crowd control for this. I'm gonna risk it. Probably should have retreated, saved the game. Okay, so we slow down this one. Immobilize these two, and this is the focus. Then we switch to this guy and just pray that we survive. Which means you guys move here, you guys move here. You are fine. Oh, he... Really? He's running back? Well, in that case... I'm happy. So you guys can move forward and we can just shoot. We'll save the immobilizing shots for as long as possible. Three turns cooldown. Yeah, we will get at least one more. The healers do pretty decent damage. Now, it's not enough for a kill. I don't think we need to use the flaming arrows here. Because even if I do minimum damage next turn, I'm just gonna probably use a spell to finish him off before he can regenerate. Or what I could do, I could use the dive. Would that be a kill? Because I don't see... Well, if it's not the kill, I use the spell anyway and then retreat with the eagle. There we go. It seems that we are fighting these guys next. So I want to lure them through the middle, I think. The question is, do I want to slow them down here? I think I'll just wait for them to move, because here I can hit them. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna take forever, this guy, to get to us. I just need to keep him slowed down. So I can... probably use the explosive bolt here. They are not going anywhere. I should probably check their vulnerabilities. If they have any. No. So it doesn't matter what kind of spell we use. What's our hardest hitting spell? 71 to 107. Decent-ish burn. Well, I guess burning ray it is. You guys are waiting for the recharge. Here I'm gonna use the flaming arrow to do the maximum damage. And we kill one of them. Excellent. And now we have them where we want them, so I can just pull back with the eagle. The next spell must be... Actually, does it have to be slow? I should probably use it just to play it safe. He's still immobilized. So we don't need to use the immobilizing shot now. Yeah, we have more than enough crowd control for this. Oh, additional turn. Perfect. They should remove the additional turn thing. It's just so unfair, so unpredictable. It's impossible to plan around it. Okay, Eagle's not going anywhere. He's gonna be slowed for one more turn, so he can just shoot. Next turn I immobilize him. And the fight is over. We now have the Ray of Light back. Why was this fight considered... Oh, really, once again? Why was it considered like that they're extra strong? They really are not. Okay, 30 mana, we can definitely use that. We are so close to level up.
No joking. These local trolls are not like the ones back in Rigor.
It'd be nice having them on our side. Those trolls could be decent tanks with some buffs. What is this? Day 7, Trolls. One of the blockages collapsed, leaving an opening to a holdout of the voracious beast. I hid in one of the temporary hovels erected by the workers. I'm writing this while hoping for rescue. I'm here. I can hear the screams of those poor commoners still outside. I hope at least one of them is able to escape and send help. My darling, if you read this, know that I have found my eternal rest in a troll skeleton. They've caught my scent and are pounding on the door. Creator protect. Oh, creator protect. Blah blah blah. Yeah. So I guess he didn't make it. Is there anything here? No. And is this? Hey. Daisy survived. No, 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 no. We are stuck again. Please. Oh. It is gonna happen at some point. I'm gonna get stuck somewhere and we'll be able to get out. Okay, I'm not going that way. There's nothing here. I know that there is a cave. I guess that's where all of the interesting stuff will be. And who the hell are you? Day 1. Did we read the scrolls in the wrong order? The instant we arrived here in the middle of nowhere, I could sense my theory was absolutely correct. These magnificent rocks conceal the ancient ruins of the Serpentines. Oh, are we exploring ruins? That would be nice. With my inner eye, I can already see a vast semicircular foundation on the banks of the Ruan. Under the White Falls, and a passage carved in a rock leading to a great city. I see pillars covered in gold leaf and walls full of gems. Imagine the shame awaiting for skeptics from Floster and the Mage's Tower when we finally penetrate the collapsed rock and reach the ancient city of the Serpentines. The excavation will begin just as soon as the workers have set up equipment. Okay. So are we missing 5 scrolls somehow? And there is... There is a path up there. Okay, one thing at a time. Quint, who the hell are you? Oh, just a random vendor in the middle of nowhere. Troll vendor. How much money do we have? 16.5. You have 3 stone-skinned trolls, which just too strong for us to hire. They have 1200 leadership requirement 1. We have 1140. Normal troll 680. Well, he only has 1. You have 287 hit points, you have 308. That's a lot of hit points. This is tempting. Promise we will lose initiative. I don't think we want to hire this troll. We'll just wait until we get 1200 and then hire one of these. And this might finally even be a tank that can actually move forward and tank some damage. Don't have to worry about being attacked multiple times. He has some passive healing. How much is that? Let's say he has 400 hit points, so 20% is like 80 per turn. That's basically one extra heal spell, because the heal spell can heal around 90 hit points, I think. So we have up to 170 hit point heal, plus emergency heal from our healers if we need that. If he has 25% fizz damage reduction, no magic damage reduction though. But if we give him some buffs, that may even work. Well, the eagle is not that much weaker, and last time he completely melted. I'll definitely try it. What I also like is the stunning clap. Oh well, we need to get 60 more leadership somewhere. I think... Let me actually check. We need this. 5, 8. We need 8 order to get glory 1. So 2 points. We have 1 point. So when we get the level, that will give us the second point that we need. But then we are still missing 3 order points. I'm not sure there is a quest currently that would give us order. Oh. I'll just keep going. can. I'm looking for more scrolls. Well, maybe there were just there are just 2. Like the beginning of the expedition and then the end of the expedition 7 days later. Okay, so are there any more trolls around here? Wouldn't be surprised if there was one more fight at least. This would be a good place for some kind of a boss fight. Like a really big, nasty troll. What is this? And when Orval entered the house in the middle of the huge cave, she saw a table laid out for a rich feast, and some small chairs around it. She thanked the Creator for saving her, and also Demon, the Earth Spirit, who led her here. Orval ate a bit of food from each plate and drank some cold mountain water. She was so tired from traveling on the mountain that sleep overcame her. In her dream, she saw her mother crying and her betrothed, and the entire crew of miners setting out in search of her. Okay. Oh, there are more scrolls. Day 5. I now have no doubt my endeavor is blessed by the Creator. Just 5 days into excavation and the workers were already starting to complain. Someone started to rumor that I have no money and the men won't get anything until we reach the city of the Serpentines. How in Antara did they figure that out? Not once did I imply their pay depended entirely on what we find. The situation was looking dire indeed, but Elo smiled upon me, and one of the layabouts uncovered a heavy gold coin, with the surface scratched and worn from the passage of time, and an awful, incredible pungent smell. This is a harbinger of my future success. Who says gold doesn't sting? My gold stings of the Serpentines. Huzzah! Oh, hey. There's
It's
the deed.
odd that the trolls didn't throw it away.
So that's another quest. Well, not finished, but progressed. Chests. Burning Ray, we already have that. That's it. I'm pretty sure we can't go there. What did I miss? Some gold. Was that book that we read all there was to the quest? Oh, look at that. There are some order quests. Perfect. Okay. All right, I remember the quest. That was the woman telling us about her mother, that the book is the only thing that she has left. Okay, I remember now. So we just have to return the book. There is something here that I missed. So let's pick up the gold. And I guess we are done here. Unfortunately, we won't be able to recruit those trolls. I was hoping that we'll somehow get a little bit of leadership. I think we get leadership from our level up. So getting the level up would allow us to hire one troll, and I would then put him into reserve and hire one more. Then we would never have to return. Unfortunately, because that's not the case. I will have to go back here at some point. And where is that pouch? Okay, that's the wrong side. Should be easy to see. It should be sparkly. I'm probably blind. No. Where the hell is it? Further south. Ah, there. I'd like to finish at least one quest. I really want to get the level up. So one option is to talk to this guy, but that's not what we want. We want to go... We want to go here.
Here, I found your wondrous pig. Take it before I change my mind.
No, you took my word over that of a madman. Why, thank you. I have little coin to spend on rewards, but we've had a good catch recently. Perhaps you can put this to use.
Are you kidding me? We got 30 experience. I'm not sure if we just got this scroll. But this would be something for our troll tank. Again, we are low on mana. Also, how many order point? One order point. Well, that's not enough.
I recommend handling your documents with more care in future. They hold great power.
Huh. I'll be a griffin's butler. I guess integrity hasn't totally vanished from the land. I thought you were one of Bludgeon's goons trying to trick me.
I'm trying to get food for the refugees. I considered using Bludgeon to that end, but I changed my mind.
Go to Rickful instead. If anyone is willing to aid the refugees, that's where you'll find them. They're quite well off over that way. Not like us. Those porkers have got so much to eat, they just roll everywhere they
God, I
need to go.
hate that accent.
They got ham and cheese, and their granaries are filled to bursting.
Okay, did we get anything? Nope. Well, that's a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. I want that level up. So before we end the episode, we will head to the refugee camp and deliver the book. If we get 7 experience for that, I'm just gonna uninstall. Let's see. I didn't check the alignment of the trolls. They're probably anarchy.
Do you know who
Oh That would be unfortunate. I think it was this one.
There you go.
There we go, yeah.
Your bedtime stories. The pages are a little damp, but they're still readable.
Eliu's blessings, yes. This is it. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to repay you.
Sometimes, even I can do with a simple thank you.
I will tell my children of your kindness one day, if I ever have them.
Did you see Mercia handing out bread? Yes.
150 experience. Much better.
I ate a whole bowl of soup last time.
And we got 3 talent points actually.
What about you?
I'm not.
Cool. So now we just need to get those 2 order points and get some extra leadership. But I think from the level up itself... Nope. Never mind. I thought that we'll just get the level up, the leadership from the level up, because in the original King's Bound games, you got a little bit of leadership every time you leveled up. Not here, I guess. We can use some of these, just checking what we would get. There is leadership here. You'd have to get rid of the wand, which at this point we could do, but I'd really like to play without these items, because I got these just because I paid a little bit more for the game. I wanted to support the devs. But I really want to know how difficult the game is when you don't have these extra items, because some of them are pretty broken. Okay, so what's next? We are pretty much done with this side of the map. This felt too risky, so I'm gonna delay that. There is nothing to do down here. This is inaccessible, that there we'll have to go all the way around. Actually, all the way around. Cross the bridge, probably. Yeah, because this bridge is destroyed, so we can't go this way. So there's only one place for us to go. We have to win this fight now. Nothing else to do, nothing at all. So next time we're gonna be summoning some eagles, then hopefully kill these brigands. That's gonna be a nasty fight if I remember correctly, all the numbers there. Then hopefully get 2 order points here to get some extra leadership. Go back for the troll. We can fight the void here again. That should also complete the quest. And just follow Flavius. Sounds like a plan. But well, we are done with this episode, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're going to join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.